So here's how you can get the stash hidden in the agriculture workshop. It is located right here. And it's a pretty tricky one because you're going to be fighting a Portuguese, and the secret stash is located right there on top of this bridge. So actually he's locked in the third floor, which you cannot get to right away. So we're going to be sprinting through this right here. Now there's going to be a bunch of loot right there with a safe, which you can go back to later. But basically here you're just going to be sprinting through this area. Keep in mind it's going to be throwing objects at you, so take a look behind you, make sure you're clear, heal up as needed, and take your time in this area. Don't be like me here, I just rushed through it. But basically here you can sort of relax because it's no longer following you. And the first key you're going to pick up is right next to this body, and you can also loot this guy. So now we're going to be heading out into the next building. Since we do have the key now, we can open the door to the staircase right here. And we'll just go upstairs. Now here's where I found myself pretty lost for a good few minutes. So I figured you have to jump onto this rail and onto this metal plate here. Now in this room you're going to be fighting the bear. So be careful right here, make sure you get inside first and then start your battle with him. And don't be like me with the shotgun, make sure you hide the weapons until the shield is off, because I kinda lost my shotgun right here and it fell through the floor. So once you fought this guy off, there's gonna be another key here on the shelf. And now you can open both of these doors. So we're gonna go through this one onto the bridge, and now is where the tricky battle begins. So he's basically gonna be locked in this little room in the middle, and there's only one way in, by blowing up the lock that's holding the door. So I'm gonna be using a nade here, throwing it at the door, also damaging the monster. But it might be better just shooting off the lock, because you might have the key just fly away in the room and it will be harder to find. And now the door can be opened and we're gonna let him out. Now that we have finally defeated him, we can finally relax and go around this whole complex. But first, make sure you go inside this room and find the third key, which is going to be located somewhere around here. And make sure you loot all the room as well. So with that key, we can now go upstairs onto the other staircase. And now we can unlock this third door onto the roof. Here you're gonna find a limited edition energy drink. And to get this secret stash, be careful here, don't fall off. You're gonna jump onto this step and also face this anomaly. But this is how you get to the hidden stash on the agriculture workshop. Hope this was useful.